Published, 1835 Eastern Daylight Saving Time, the 25th of June 2018. Updated, 1835 Eastern Daylight Saving Time, the 25th of June 2018. Martin Murray not only hoisted himself back into contention for a fifth world middleweight title shot on Saturday night, but he also raised for urgent discussion an insidious trend in the prize ring. The waistbands of boxing shorts and protective cups are climbing so high up the torsos of professional fighters that they are diminishing the effectiveness of body punching. This creeping tendency reached such heights in Murray's victory over Roberto Garcia that at one point the referee stopped the action to try to pull his waistbands lower. Martin Murray beat Roberto Garcia at the O2 Arena to win the WBC silver middleweight belt, but at one point the referee stopped the action to try to pull the Briton's waistbands lower without visible success. Garcia had protested the issue when he had a point deducted for low punching. He had a case, even though he did hit below the belt on a number of occasions. At other times he was warned when he landed on or just below Murray's elevated waistline. Body punching is a hallmark of the animated Tex-Mexican who Murray relieved of the WBC silver belt. Although Garcia did offend periodically, the height of Murray's protection inhibited him from going to the body, let alone inflicting serious hurt around the midriff. In all probability this did not affect the result, but with Garcia having a second point deducted for rabbit punching, it certainly exaggerated the score on 2 of the 3 cards, which returned a unanimous decision in Murray's favor. O'Hara Davies' left shorts were so high that the top of his cup bulged out beneath them. David Hayes' left cup climbed towards his ribcage when he moved up to heavyweight. The Panamanian official also declined to punish Murray for retaliating with what looked like deliberate, very low blows. And when he did warn the man from St. Helens in the 12th round, he effectively gave him time to recover from Garcia's desperate last charge. Murray is by no means alone, and certainly not the first to wear his shorts high. Back in the golden era of heavyweights, George Foreman raised his waistband in the latter part of his career. More recently, David Hayes' cup climbed towards his ribcage when he moved up from unifying the cruiserweight titles to become world heavyweight champion. Earlier on Saturday at the O2, O'Hara Davies wore his shorts so high in an easy win that the top of his cup, although raised, also bulged out beneath them. Visually, all this discourages opponents from going to the body and makes it difficult, if not impossible, for judges to evaluate blows to the abdomen. Body punching is one of the great arts of boxing, and it must not be neutralized by the advances made in equipment manufacture. Murray has earned a possible 5th challenge for that elusive world title. The hard weight protection now being worn by an increasing number of boxers is eliminating what the old-timers used to call the solar plexus punch. It is becoming increasingly problematic to land blows to much of the midsection, never mind that belly button. Punches striking the waistband have been entirely legitimate throughout the history of the prize ring. The way it is going, ever upwards, that scoring target area will soon be just below the armpits. The British Boxing Board of Control, of all the governing authorities in the world probably the most assiduous in defending the noble traditions of the hardest game, need to engage the Alpha Belt Championship bodies in dialogue. Just as the wrapping of hands is closely scrutinized, so too should the demarcation of the waistband. Murray, not least because Billy Joe Saunders has pulled out twice from championship fights against him, has earned a possible 5th challenge for that elusive world title the hard way. So, as an honest and genuine tough guy, a few inches of fiddling is beneath him.